Hello good people, it is Milmo here and I'm back for another lot of openings, but to kick things off I thought I might first talk about those winter tokens that you see there. I've got 14 out of 10 so far. The reason I'm not opening the first one is I'm trying to get that second one. I'm trying really hard to get that second one. I'm not going to spend money to get the second one. I just want to see if it's possible for a free-to-play player or anyone not willing to spend money to actually get the second one. So per usual with most token events, I will leave that until the last day to actually open it. Hopefully I can get to the second opening. I'm not very hopeful of actually getting the second opening, but we'll see how close I get without spending money. I'm currently up to 14 out of 10, which means I'm almost halfway to a second one. Of course I need the fifth one to be halfway completely, but it's very possible for free to play players and players not wanting to spend money to actually get the first opening. Whether they can get the second opening is what I'm sort of trying to test out. But move on to what this video is about. And these are the openings right here. So Prestige Recruits opening, 5-star Recruits opening, 4-star Recruits opening, and some 4-star Weapons openings. Per usual, I'll leave my Elite Gear items and my Helper rewards for when I'm going for a level up. Now, I'm going to do these. I usually do these in order, I think, and just slide along. I think only one or a few times I've actually strayed from it. But we're going to start with the Prestige Recruits, where I'm chasing that 5-star. Still haven't got a 5-star for one of these yet. I know quite a few people that have. I'm not lucky enough to actually get one yet. I seem to always get 4-star alerts, which is pretty disappointing. But honestly, I'll be happy here if I don't get a 4-star alert, because that seems to be what I'm getting. So let's fingers crossed it's not a 4-star alert. Not bad, you know, not bad. 4-star Jesus, it's a 4-star, but it's not an alert, so I'm pretty happy about that. 4-star Jesus, not a bad character. Pretty good multi-hidden yellow, a 4-star multi-hidden yellow. I think I talked a few times about him in videos. He's not a bad 4-star, and I used to absolutely hate him when I first started playing this game, just purely because I ran blue, so he used to just tear through my team. But move on to the big one here, and this is the 5-star Recruits. Drum roll please. I don't know how to do a drum roll, so we'll cut the drum roll. But a couple of openings here. That was pretty much boosted from when I did my 50 pack for Negan. I got a ton of 5-star Recruit tokens from that, which allowed me to do the second opening here as well. Pretty much the favourites are Michonne, so Green Michonne and Ellen. They're the two I want the most. I wouldn't mind a Heath or a Shane, but just purely because Shane's in the winter tokens, I don't really want to get him, because I think I may get him in the winter tokens if I get him here. That knowing my luck, that's probably what will happen. So Michonne, Ellen, probably the two top picks. Any 5-star that I get from this that I haven't already got in the roster, I'm happy with. So let's see what we get here. Going to be a couple of them rolling out. Oh, it'll take forever to load. Oh, that's horrible. And that's better. Yeah, that's better. That Clementine is probably one of the worst. I think that's my red Clementine of death, isn't it? She's one of the worst 5-stars you can actually possibly, I think, get from the 5-star Recruits. Her and Caroline, like, I'm thankful she's not a Caroline though, because I don't need a 5th Caroline, so I will accept Clementine because I don't actually have one of her. Like, she's a horrible 5-star, but I don't have one of her. If it was Caroline, I would have been more pissed off, like, I would have been unhappy, but I'm pretty happy because the second one to come out was Ellen. So who can be 1 out of 2 ain't bad. It was one of the characters I wanted. If it was Green Michonne, I would have jumped off my chair pretty much if I got both of them at once. I'm not really that lucky. I'm lucky enough to get 1 out of the 2, which is Ellen. So that Clementine to go with that Ellen, I'm more than happy to take that Clementine because I got that Ellen. She is a hitter and a healer, 550 damage, fast, 30% max health. You know, it's not a lot, but hitter and healer is a very valuable thing in this game, so very happy with that. Bit of mixed reviews there, but just purely because Ellen's there, it saves the day. And like I said, I don't actually have Clementine, so I can't be too disappointed. 4-star Recruits, probably not too much to talk about here. Going straight into the supply depot, whatever they are. Let's see what we get. Probably 4-star alert or something like that. Seems to always come out. Taking forever to load. It's alright, we've got all day. Rod and Bo, so the two strongs, and not bad strongs either. Rod, I probably prefer Bo over Rod. Rod has a lot more aspects to his Roush, where Bo's just a straight out fast 45 AP big hitter sort of thing. He's got a bit more adjacent multi hitter, but not bad 4-stars, though they both will be going to the depot just purely because I already have 2 of each of them, I think. Moving on to the 4-star weapons, this is going to be a good news story either way, just purely because I need to disassemble a whole heap of 4-star weapons because I'm trying to get a few little specialty stats and huge boost to AP and things onto a few of my weapons. So either way, they will be disassembled or I will keep them. So let's see, Assault SMG, Army Pistol, another Assault SMG because the first one was not good enough, Desert Eagle, Ice Climbing Pick. Did I just call that a Desert Eagle? I meant Desert Eagle. A Special Ops OP. Like you can tell where my mind is. Food. So 6 of them all up. Not bad, not bad. I'll probably keep a couple of them, and the rest will get disassembled. I'm going to disassemble about 20 weapons. I think I worked out about 20 weapons, and hopefully get some polishing kits so I can get a few. I'm wanting some stun on a few of my green weapons and a few other things, but not bad at all. I can't be disappointed anytime you get a 4-star weapon. Nothing special in there by any means, but it's one more I can disassemble and sort of hopefully get something to upgrade my weapons. But I hope you did enjoy that, and thank you for watching.